with the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, I do this all for us. Had this feeling in my gut that I had to keep it pushing, cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, with the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, they trying to reach. That I had to keep it pushing, cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, with the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, I do this all for us. Had this feeling in my gut that I had to keep it pushing, cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, with the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, they trying to reach.
So comfortably, paper so big that you gotta read the summary. Baby, I'm a boss, come with me, I need company. For a couple hours, maybe a day, we'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way. I'm the only option. I'm the only option. Turn it to the max, haters gon' hate, dollars gon' stack. Throwing them hips, how you do it like that? You looking like a snack and I only speak facts. Let's relax. Maybe a day, we'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way.
Yeah, we're rising up. That's right. No, nobody can stop me, can't fight this rush. No, I won't stop, no, top 3 is the final push. Can't imitate how we be, better keep it hush. But I can't hide this buzz, cause we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. In the moment moment, stay focused. I smell the wind and it's potent. I remain the main component, cause they all know I'm the coldest. So cold that they frozen, overwhelmed by the notion. Pressure building, it's over when you feel the explosion. Yeah, they call me the showman. The way I'm shining, I'm golden, and I bring the commotion. My spirit never been broken, cause I got the devotion. No magical potion, you're just a drop in the ocean. I'm a tidal wave taking over. In the moment, stay focused. They all know I'm the coldest. So cold that they frozen. Pressure building, it's over. Yeah, we're rising up. No, nobody can stop me, can't fight this rush. No one won't stop me, top 3 is the final push. Can't imitate how we be, better keep it hush. But I can't hide this buzz, cause we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up.
We the fire in the belly of the beast, a menace to society, we hungry, gotta eat. We ain't gotta lie when it's clear enough to see. Action over anything means everything to me. It means everything. Yeah, it ain't over till the time's up. Hustle hard cause the power is in my touch. Dig deep cause I feel it in my guts. We at God level so you better hype it up. Up, up, we getting fired up. Up, up, we gonna light it up. Up, up, we getting fired up. Up, up, I got it in my blood. Up, up, we getting fired up. Up, up, we gotta light it up. Up, up, we getting fired up. Up, up, I got it in my blood. Yeah. Moth to the flame, pressure in the pain. Everything we stand for, everything we gain. Feet firm on the floor, handling my lane. Stop standing in the way, cause we're going up, up. We getting fired up, up, up. We gonna light it up, up, up. We getting fired up, up, up. I got it in my blood, up, up. We getting fired up, up, up. We gotta light it up, up, up. We getting fired up, up, up. I got it in my blood. Fire in the belly of the beast, a menace to society. We hungry, gotta eat. We ain't gotta lie when it's clear enough to see. Action over anything means everything to me. Yeah, it ain't over till the time's up. Hustle hard cause the power is in my touch. Dig deep cause I feel it in my guts. We at God level so you better hype it up.
Take a step back for a minute. Got a place going up when I'm in it. Aim at the win and I did it. Where we at, that's none of your business, I'm that product of the hard work. That's why I'ma always come first. Push through the pain, not a concern. Coming hot like fire, now we gon' burn. Run fast when we chase that bag. Leave them all like damn, damn, damn. Dig deep, go hard in the pain. Make noise like bang, bang, bang. Heavy hitter in the ring, go slam. Yeah, I got what it takes, go ham. No foot on the brakes, that look on the face like damn, damn, damn. This time you won't put nobody in the corner, I'm grown, so don't get funny with the tone. I can go clear, leave them all unknown. I'm the real deal, not a fake, not a clone. Oh gosh, got them trembling, shaking. One shot and I'm destined to take it. On top of the challenge I'm facing. Non-stop, I'm a legend in the making. Rolling, we came here to win, so move, just move. No fear when we step up the gear, so move, just move. On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign, gotta power through. So when we step in the place, just move, yeah, move. Move. Gotta work that overtime. Put the power over mind.
boundary over lines. Cut his life is only mine. God spirit, God fight, God hope. Elevate to the heights unknown. Celebrate cause the night we own. Stay winning cause we bringing it home. Rolling, we came here to win, so move. Just move. No fear when we step up the gear, so move. Just move. On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work, campaign, gotta power through. So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move. Move.
Look, man, I was searching for a better way, praying, hoping for a better day. Never quit, never hesitate. If it's a will, it's gotta be a way. Working fast food on the weekends, got a second job just to meet ends. Never quit though, I admit at times life seemed to be in pieces. I had to switch up the plan. Good at the can, created the brand, invested in self, flipped it to wealth. Look at me now, I got a few bands, yeah. The ones who hate it still working the same. They hit me and tell me they proud of me though. I'm sorry, not sorry, got nothing to say. Look. Too many went fake on me, too many went waste on me. Run around, throw the snakes on me. Say they ride, but the brakes on. Too many went fake on me, too many went waste on me. Run around, throw the snakes on me. Say they ride, but the brakes on. Hey, look this way, look at me now. Hey, look this way, look at me now. Look, hey, look this way. Look at me now, this freak game, I'm breaking it down. If you want it bad enough, you'll find a way. If not, it's easy to find your way out. Been running around with a chip on deck, making it happen, not what they expect. They gon' start hating when they see the check. Don't need you to like me, but need your respect. Too many went fake on me, too many went waste on me. Run around, throw the snakes on me. Say they ride, but the brakes on me. Too many went fake on me, too many went waste on me. Run around, throw the snakes on me. Say they ride, but the brakes on me. Look this way, look at me now. Hey, look this way, look at me now. Hey, look this way, look at me now. Hey, look this way, look at me now.
I know to give, I was born a master, destined to achieve. They scream from the rafters, I give them something to believe. They know I'm a master. It's all that I know, it's deep in my soul. It's my passion, I can never let it go. I know the highs and the lows, I know the cons and the pros. Endure through it all, I'm a master. You better know it, can't help but to show it. I make it look easy, man. Born to be a master. Can't stop and I won't stop. Forever I'll be on top. I can't stop and I won't stop. Keep going till the ball drop. Way before I was formless, it was predestined I'd be on this. My spirit on fire for higher heights, and I'm reaching with these like an eagle's flight. Had to earn my stripes, had to take some L's when taken out of my. Ready?
It's game time, raise the stakes time, and I'ma make the climb and change the straight line. From next side, we ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon. Now, who's ready to win? Confetti over your legacy, let it begin. Cause I came for gold trophies and fame, they gon' notice me. I'ma take my story from pain to pure poetry. Gotta grind from the start to the finish line, from the winning side.
And at the wing is Austin day all day, every day.
See the crowd coming down, got them coming down, he's the king now.
Just watch
热情掌声，谢谢Aquas妹妹。2026年4月11日星期六，高雄全家海神出战新北国王，为各位介绍新北国王。
Hands up， yeah， 你最好别给搞错。Hands up， 这是皇后区的皇后，皇后区的皇后。
为各位介绍新北国王球员。Number 0杰伦 ，Number 2苏培凯 ，Number 10简佑哲 ，Number 11黄柏志 ，Number 12林彦廷 ，Number 13吕正如 ，Number 17苏世轩 ，Number 20熊祥泰 ，Number 26乔纳生。先发5人 ，Number 1林书伟 ，Number 9林凯业 ，Number 15菲米 ，Number 19林金宝 ，Number 42沃许本。新北国王教练团执行长陈信生，总经理毛家恩。总教练洪志善，助理教练唐马士，助理教练林振宇，助理教练魏伟，欢迎新北国王。各位神的 We the Show Stone the Court， 请看大荧幕。 最大的尖叫声，欢迎高雄全家海神队。Number 1，秋风无私，凝聚全场，前人老鬼，也都高的是老女。Number 11，经验控场，稳定输出，控场无私，是巨阳。Number 21，能攻能防，超威超扛，板凳神威，吕伟霆。Number 23，外线无差别开我，港都迫击炮，吴彦伦。Number 30，横移跳投，3分命中。独狼飞人廖伟豪，紧接着为你介绍先发5人 ，Starting Point， 神队友 Make some noise。手起刀落，球来就有，港都猎手 Hunter 保住了。Number 24，在线拼劲，永不止境，李永树苏武。Number 4，左右开弓，克敌必胜，无界神炮头。克里斯蒂安·克莱诺 ，Number 28，以身作则，热血力拼，高雄队长于秋波 ，Number 10，攻防主宰，制霸全场，海龙王吴龙茂。以及高雄全家海神教练团代理总教练涂友，篮球事务顾问暨助理教练廖哲毅，助理教练暨翻译林晨燕，领队侯佳琪，执行长李伟成，请双方球员到场中央互相握手，展现友谊。工作人员请开启场灯。
Good afternoon, ladies and gents. Wherever you are, however you're streaming, you're watching a TPBL. Game 109 is up ahead. New Taipei Kings are down south in Harbor City to play the Kaohsiung Aquas. My name is Taylor Chen. It is a pleasure to bring you Game 109. And here with me for the first time, Coach Phil. Welcome to the broadcast. What do you have to look forward to in today's matchup?
Thank you, Taylor. I think we got a good game today. I mean, the Kings, they're in 4th place right now. They're a half game above the DA for the 5th seed. They got to get this win. That 4th seed is highly coveted. You don't want to be the 5th seed going into the play-in.
Absolutely. As we take a look at the regular season standings right now, play-ins will require the 4th and 5th place teams to go head-to-head. Now, the 5th place team, it's going to be tough. They have to sweep the 2-game series. So as of right now, if things don't change, the DA will have to sweep the New Taipei Kings. Now, if we take a look at the playoffs match, the Kaohsiung Aquas, if they win today, beating the New Taipei Kings, we will have our Leopards making their first playoff berth in this season.
They've had a great season. Yeah, they deserve that #1 seed, absolutely.
That in the meantime, the Taipei Taishing Mars and Aquas will be playing spoilers as we take a look at today's game notes. Aquas, they have the potential to be spoiler, as I said. Now, we talk about the Kings kind of hitting another rough patch now. Can they be the boys, corral the boys and get themselves out of their funk? And finally, on the other end, Kaohsiung Aquas, Edgar's Jalones. He is a young 37-year-old, but he is nothing but consistent. Now, Phil, we talk about a huge difference between Aquas last season and this season, but Jalones is really the one consistent guy that they really need.
Yeah, and he's been great for them all season. And him and Christian Kajina, they both have played together for years. They have good chemistry together.
What happened in the game to affect how hard we played and our overall attitude, and that's just not acceptable from a winning organization and from a lot of players who have been around winning. But yeah, we made the adjustments, took a look inward. Core guys really got together, and we talked about despite whatever happens in the game, that's one thing we just can't let happen. And I think you'll see the changes today. One thing I learned about playing the Aquas last year is that it doesn't matter what situation they're in, they're always going to play hard. In games, when the deficit is out of their reach, games coming to an end, they're still playing hard. That's their identity. So you always have to take the games against them and every possession against them seriously. So that's just what we're going to do today. It's one game at a time. Today's the Aquas. And yeah, if I'm on the other team, if I'm on the Aquas right now, I'm thinking I'm going to spoil somebody's playoff seed. I'm trying to disrupt somebody's play. And I think having played them as much as I have, that's going to be their mentality, and they're going to come out today still trying to win regardless.
So Jason Washburn talking about their last matchup against CTBC-DA. That is the lowest scoring game that they've had all season long. Now towards the end, the second half of the game, Joseph Lin as well as Lee Kai-yen, they had a combined combination of only 10 minutes on the court, so it's about changing of the mindset. So Phil, as we will shortly get to Edgar Jalones, we'll talk a little bit more about how to recuperate and how to adjust the mindset, as Jalones, he logged in 44 minutes against Taipei Taishing Mars. So he's nothing but consistent. What will it take to get their second win?
This was for me more important, two things. But we see what's happening. Okay. Taiwan Ascent would never give up, and every day learn something new and be okay.
So, as we were talking about Jason Washburn talking about how they had an unacceptable game, we had the head coach, Hong Si-san, mentioned that, you know what, if they're not in the right mindset, he's just going to rotate their bench players in. So, how would you change that mindset really quickly, particularly because they're busy with BCL as well as the domestic league competition?
Well, I mean, losing minutes is a great motivator. I mean, today he's starting Lin Jimpang, a 40-year-old SBL great, but he's a veteran. He's not expected to play heavy minutes, but he's starting the day along with Lee Kai-yen. And when you see your minutes going down, you're going to step up because you have to, and it's going to motivate some guys. And also for the guys who don't get minutes, they know this might be a chance for them to earn some minutes in the future, especially going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely we'll see the Kaohsiung Aquas players rotating in and out of their players. This has been the third game where they've only registered less than 12 players. So Taipei Taishing Mars was 10 players and they only played 9. Today is the same case with 10 players. I mean, again, we're talking about another very unstable season for the Kaohsiung Aquas with injuries, in and out players, in terms of imports and locals.
They've had a lot of ACL tears this year, and they lost Cooper, I believe it was in Game 7 of the finals last year. And so, I mean, to lose one of the best locals in the league is already a tough one. But, I mean, they're losing Louis Tong and other players through injury this year, and it's hard to recover, especially when you have an older team as well.
And it's quite surprising, particularly from these two teams. Mind you, these are the two teams that went against each other in the championships. They forced themselves into a Game 7, but to see both of them actually experience inconsistencies, we talk about the Aquas, but swinging it backwards to the new Taipei Kings, I mean, we talked about it before the game where just the changing of the head coach can really destabilize the team itself and even the team chemistry.
Yeah, I mean, Vinti went from a player to a coach within the first few games of the season. I mean, there's a lot of change for the Kings, although they still have a lot of guys from their championship teams. They also lost a lot at the top. I mean, to lose Jeremy Lin obviously is one. To lose Manigault, great player. Then have Coach Marchand go to Japan as well. It's a lot to lose at the top.
Most definitely. I mean, those are really the people that really anchored the team. So, we'll see a lot of changes in the future, perhaps, as we have the starting five for the new Taipei Kings, Joseph Lin, Lee Kai-yen, Ling Jingbang, JB, Femi Olujobi, as well as Jason Washburn on the starting five. For the Kaohsiung Aquas in their final homestand, we have Yu Chun-an, Su Wenru, Leo, Hunter Maldonado, Hu Longmao, Kevin, as well as Christian Krajina.
Yeah. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of guys getting a lot of minutes for the Aquas today. So for guys like Krajina and Zelonis, they're going to have to carry this team today.
Yeah, my guess is Christian Krajina getting the game start over Zelonis is they want to really give Zelonis some. It's about a game of endurance because, mind you, I did mention that he's been logging in about 40 to 45 minutes on the court. So we have Krajina, who's also a workhorse himself too. He's been him and Zelonis. They've been playing in Taiwan for quite a few years now. So.
And they have developed a chemistry. I mean, they won a championship together a few years ago. They played together 5 years in a row now. So there is chemistry between those two. And Hunter Maldonado, he's doing quite well. Those 3 points haven't fallen yet. He's going to need to make some 3-pointers today for the Aquas to play spoiler today.
Yeah, definitely. Against the New Taipei Kings, they shoot below their average. They only hit 27% of their shots from beyond the perimeter, whereas during the regular season, 31%. Now, we talk about numbers. I mean, the Aquas have really dipped down. Again, we talk about the inconsistencies. They used to be ranked number 1 in terms of assists, 22 assists per game. It dropped down to 18 assists per game. Again, that's with you losing chemistry, losing playmakers such as Cooper. Leo was out with a hairline knee fracture for some time. So that really does not bode well for a long season.
No, it's really hard to recover from that many injuries to your top guys. I mean, it's just one of those years, it looks like, for the Aquas, but I think they're pretty well set up for next year if they can get the right imports in to help this team. I mean, they have Cooper coming back next year, and they got all the other guys like Hu Long Mao and Alan Wu and Leo Su all coming back as well. So they should be pretty well set up if they get the right mix of guys coming in for the imports.
Start off with a jump ball, the New Taipei Kings in their yellow kits, while the Kaohsiung Aquas are in their home blue jerseys. Again, this is their final homestand before they have 3 games on the road. So we start off once again, possession to the New Taipei Kings. This is their final matchup against each other. There's a downhill pass off to Olujobi. He's rocking braids today. So a written up play for the New Taipei Kings does not lead to buckets as Hunter Maldonado is at the top. He is with the range, a late signing for the Kaohsiung Aquas. He's letting the clock burn down. The step back 3 is good, and that's how we get started with a splash hit.
It must feel good for him. He's only been shooting 19% so far on the season.
New Taipei Kings, though, while Aquas have 5 games left, they have almost 10 games as they're also participating in the Basketball Champions League East Asia leg. And that goes too strong. Olujobi getting it off the glass. They'll take the 2-piece for the Kaohsiung, for the New Taipei Kings.
A little too easy for Olujobi the last 2 possessions, getting right to the basket.
And they call foul for number 19, Lin Jingbang. So the Aquas starting back up on the baseline with 18 seconds on the clock. So score now 3-2. Aquas with Eric, number 28, in the starting lineup today. And Leo from the top. 2 threes already for the Kaohsiung Aquas. They're trying to make up or start off strong.
Yeah, that's a great look for Leo. If he has space, it's going up and it's probably going in.
Yeah, I really like Suwonu, or Leo. He is not shy to make those buckets as Jason Washburn gets the and 1.
So the Kings are starting off looking for layups, getting to the basket. They definitely have them outsized.
Yeah, definitely. So in their last match against CTBC DEA, Jason Washburn was really overtaken in terms of the DEA's zone defense. So not a lot of points in the paint against DEA, who really dominate down there. And that, mind you, that was without Marko Tordovic.
That's right. Yeah,
on the lineup.
They shot 48 threes last game, which is way higher than the norm. I think they normally shoot around 31, 32, 33. So they shot a ton of threes, but they shot under 20%. So today, I think Coach Venti told them we're starting on the inside. Get some easy ones, get some layups first.
Maldonado playing point, then it swings it over to Hulong Mao. Dragon Cat with the pump fake, dishing it high up, no good. And the whistle comes. Out of bounds, it is Kings the ball.
Aquas are struggling with the size to start the game. Tough shot for Hulong Mao.
And we talk about a bad shooting game for the new Taipei Kings. I would have to say that if Joseph Lin and Lee Kai-yen aren't 100%, they are really vulnerable in terms of scoring. You don't have a playmaker such as either one here, as there's the three-point shot, no good. Washburn corrals a rebound. Outside.
Right, they need those two guys making shots, absolutely, to have a chance to even make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, Bashir was really successful in holding Joseph Lin down. He scored 0 points, only made 4 assists in that matchup.
Wow. Might be the worst game of his career.
It is the first and only game this season where Joe Lin scored 0 points. You're absolutely right. There's the shot from the wing for Maldonado. Couldn't get the three-piece. Cayenne, no-look pass out to Joseph Lin. Pulls the trigger. No target hit. Here we go. We have these two guards on the rotation. So again, Jason Washburn talking about a change in mindset after a very open dialogue in the locker room. That is how they really differ from the 7 teams in the league. A third chance from the corner. Olujobi's three, no good. So rebounds are really something that the Aquas have dropped off from last season to this season. They're right now last place, only corralling 44 rebounds.
They are undersized, especially today. And the Kings are going to definitely attack with their big men and try to get those offensive rebounds when they can.
So right now, JB, Ling Jing-bong has now got 2 personal fouls.
That's a quick 2.
Just like that, Jalonis, 100% effort, checks into the game. Former CTBC DEA player for 2 seasons.
There's a good chance he doesn't come out for the whole entire first half from here.
I would not be surprised. I mean, listen, they already shaved off 3 minutes, so
yeah.
would not be surprising here. It's his second season with the Kaohsiung Aquas. There's a Euro step, scoop land, good for Hunter Maldonado.
Yeah, he's come out aggressive today, looking for a shot.
So right now, Maldonado and Suwonru Leo are on the board for the Kaohsiung Aquas. For the new Taipei Kings, as of right now, they're relying on their imports between Femi Olujobi and Jason Washburn. So Maldonado at the line. Another very late signing for the Kaohsiung Aquas. As he only played, this is only his 7th game for the Aquas.
Yeah, he's still getting a feel for the team. Some pressure from the Aquas full court.
Cayenne with the ball back over to the perimeter. You got Leo Su guarding Cayenne, so that's going to be very tough on number 9. There's a kick out to Joe Lin. 5 seconds counting down. Body bump against Joe Lin will cause a foul called on Hulong Mao.
That was great defense by Eric Yu there against Olujobi, making him kick it back out. I mean, Olujobi's got quite a lot of height on him.
13 seconds on the shot clock. Score 9-7. Aquas with a single possession lead. And Lee Cayenne draws a foul off of Eric, number 28. I would say there was a little bit of embellishment there.
A little bit, but yeah, he was still moving when he bumped into him, Eric. He wasn't really set, so I could see why they called that foul.
So before free throws, we got a couple of subs coming in for the Aquas, including Willie as well as number 11, Sijin Yao Ayao.
Ayao. Okay.
So in the last game, Lee Cayenne scored 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was also absent for most of 2026, so he got injured in January 17th, been out of the roster for a couple of weeks now. So now lately, he's been coming off the bench, so this is the first game in a while that he's in the starting five.
Coach Venti mixed it up today, put in Lee Kai-en in the starting lineup as well. He's trying to get some kind of spark out of that guard play. They struggled last game.
So JB today tasked to guard the import player, using him for his lankiness and size, and here is the three. Pulled the trigger, no good though. Leo Su, again, you love to see him being really aggressive. He just ambushed in, trying to get the rebound. Kai-en getting the foul call.
It's a good start for Lee Kai-en. He's really attacking the basket on every possession.
More free throws for Kai-en. And again, some more players checking into the game, including Kaohsiung, Susu Shren, as well as import player Jalen Harris from the Kings side.
A lot of subs to start this first few minutes of the game.
I think for the new Taipei Kings, Hong Ji-san's task is kind of to also stagger the talent, just as the Aquas are doing right now. Again, mind you, a reminder for our viewers, the Aquas only have 10 players on the active roster today.
I think today in a game like this, Leo Su's going to have to get hot to really give them a chance.
Possession with the Aquas now as Kings get their first lead by 1 point thanks to Kai-en's free throws. Switching it up, Kai-en. Now this time he gets the foul call. Maldonado trying to get past Kai-en. So Kings still got fouls to spare. So Maldonado will inbound with 15 seconds from the sideline. The pop out for Jalones will hand it back out to the perimeter. Hayao with 8 seconds. He's not the best ball handler, so he resets. There's a shot for 3 up on top for Jalones. No points for number 1 quite yet. He's coming off the bench for Christian Krajina. Jalen Harris with a crossover, finding Kai-en. Ooh, shaking off Maldonado, but getting nothing but air.
Oh, he did airball that after he made him fall.
We gotta check the air here at K Arena.
Ooh. Thought about it too long. He was too open.
So again, Kings and Aquas are rotating in and out of their players. So coming in for the first time is number 12, Ernest Ling Yanting. So running man-to-man. Here's Jalones with a pocket pass. There's a steal for Susu Shren. Did not catch Willie there, and Susu Shren fumbles the ball out of bounds.
It's unfortunate he had an easy layup if he would have caught it right.
Maybe it's too cold coming off the bench.
Yeah, the first touch is always the hardest.
So again, this is not a must-win, but a very critical win for the new Taipei Kings. As there's a shot from above for Jalones. He is 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, the Kings they're only 2 games out from the number 3 seed, which would be that everybody is going to be fighting for that 3 seed between these last few teams.
Quick shake up, back to Susu Shren. He dials in and he gets the answer from the corner.
Yeah, they're going to need Sushi to make some shots as well. Although I imagine they're going to fall back to their averages, because to shoot, I think it was 17% last game.
There's a downhill pass, and Willie draws the foul, and free throws are coming for the Aquas.
Well, as I was saying, they shot 17% from 3 last game, so you're not going to win any games like that. So today, I'm sure they're hoping they're going to get a little hot and get into a rhythm.
Susu Shren off to a little bit of a rocky start with a turnover, and just now getting his first personal foul, as Willie will be at the line. Now, Phil, you mentioned before how you have a lot of players returning for the Kaohsiung Aquas, so Willie is included in one of those, in the local players.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got a chance if he actually plays really well here for the last few games. Maybe he earns himself some minutes going into next year. He's one of those guys. Also, I would say the same for Maya Photo.
Yeah, we see him getting checked into the game for the first time. He is the Kaohsiung Aquas draft pick. So if the Aquas end up being last place, well, they'll get their first round choice as Jason Washburn going in tough against Willie, getting the and one.
Yeah, Willie's just lacking a lot of size against Washburn. That's a tough assignment for him.
So before free throws, we got ourselves our first timeout in today's game. The score currently with the New Taipei Kings leading 15-11. Coach Phil and Taylor Chen on the broadcast. We will be right back.
Looks like we have a prison break on our hands.
Making a break for it.
This man's cold-blooded.
There's a 12-year-old girl being held captive by a violent murderer.
We cannot let her spiral into terror.
Everyone stack on the house.
He's been watching you.
Oh my God.
He locked us down here.
FBI. Only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up!
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
You're watching at TPBL, powered by AXN Sports on AXN Asia and AXN Taiwan. Coach Phil and Taylor Chen bringing you game 109.
So far to start this game, the Kings are killing the Aquas on the rebounds. 9-3 right now.
Yeah, it's still a pretty close game, but as Washburn said in the pregame interview, despite them having a winning record against the Kaohsiung Aquas second season in a row, Aquas always make it tough on the New Taipei Kings despite being behind on rebounds. They're going to be tough on defense, keeping it man-to-man right now on both ends, and here's the shot coming from Jalen Harris. Pulls in the three, coming out of the ATO.
Yeah, it's a good shot for him. He's a pure scorer.
That's 2 threes for the New Taipei Kings side. Out to Willie, still on to the game. Krajina checked back into game. There's a downhill pass set up for Willie, and one and done.
So Krajina made those 2 points with that pass. Perfect location. The easy two for Willie.
So as of right now, if we're taking a look at the current stats, in the first quarter alone, the New Taipei Kings, they're shooting 40% from out the perimeter. Kaohsiung Aquas, they are 2 for 8. Well, we have Willie at the line.
And you can notice today that they've already shot 8 two-point field goals compared to 5 threes. So our last game, it was totally reversed. They were shooting mostly threes last time.
Jason Washburn kept down the perimeter. Harris with a second three. He's in his bag right now.
Yeah, they let him get his feet set. You let a shooter like that get his feet set. It's a high percentage shot.
Yeah, definitely New Taipei Kings keeping him on to really get ahead in the game. Current score right now is 21-14. So like I said, Kings pulling away. Quick move around. Maya Photo pulls the trigger and gets the answer.
They needed that nice ball movement.
Yeah, you know, despite the turbulent season for the Aquas, look, the bright side is Maya Photo as a rookie. He's getting a lot more minutes, and we're seeing quite a bit of potential.
Yeah, he's definitely shown that he belongs in this league. He's got a bright future. He's also part of, he's going to earn some minutes now. If he plays well over these next few games, he's going to have more trust next year from the coach.
So Zhuge gives our rookie Maya Foto some break as Eric checks back in, as Washburn will be at the line. This is the second season with the new Taipei Kings. Former Tallinn Purin Pilots player. He's been in Taiwan for quite some time too. This is his 4th year now.
Yeah, he's had a really great, successful few years here in Taiwan. You won the Import Player of the Year last season.
Yeah, he's won Import Player of the Year 2 times in a row.
Right, yep.
In different leagues as Femi Olujobi checks back into the game. So they're changing it up. They're playing smaller right now on the court without Jason Washburn, but he's going to need a couple of minutes of break too, as he's really the only big guy. And Salutis finally gets it done.
There you go. That's what the Aquas need. They're going to need Easy to go off today.
Score now 23-20. As I said, still a close, a tight match right now. Again, Aquas always running Kings for their money.
Yep.
They're burning the clock right now. Jalen Harris contested, but unfluttered.
He's catching fire, 3 in a row.
That's right. A lot of threes are raining right now between both teams.
Him and Washburn both have 9 points already.
Ayao with the pocket pass. They call a kickball violation on the Kings side, so it's still Aqua's possession. Their last head-to-head match was all the way back in January 4th, so over 3 months now. And I would say New Taipei Kings, they might have a hard time reviewing or watching film, because again, players being in and out, change of imports, and there's a handoff, dish, serve, but couldn't get the answer.
Yeah, it was a good look for Eric Yu. But yeah, there's a lot of guys that don't play much playing today for the Aquas, so it is going to throw off the scouting report.
So there's a slight lapse in defense there I saw, but the New Taipei Kings could not convert points in that possession.
They missed the easy one.
Here's a wall-to-wall,
yeah.
and here comes Femi Olujobi with a lay-in off the glass.
I was expecting a dunk there.
Me too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Olujobi joined the New Taipei Kings January 17th. His first game was against the Shinzu Lioneers. Jalones, body in, going in tough against Susutran. Swinging it over to Captain Eric. Whoa.
Very nice.
Down the hatch it goes. Eric's got his first 3 today.
Yeah. He hasn't played much recently, so making a shot like that goes huge for your confidence.
Absolutely. I mean, a couple of role players on the court, including Eric, Ling Jingbang from the New Taipei Kings, are really in for their size and defense, as Jalen Harris just gets a monster jam.
They're going to have to find an answer for Harris on defense. He is getting points wherever he wants.
Definitely. He's the only player right now on the scoreboard with double digits, as Jalones getting another 3. The second one is good for the Lithuanian.
We got a high-scoring first quarter today. Everyone's making shots.
Definitely what the Kaohsiung Aquas fans like to see with their final homestand. Again, the Aquas have a chance to play spoiler against the New Taipei Kings. Harris with the touch, and there is the long 2.
Wow, he is really feeling good today.
Right now, the focus for the Kaohsiung Aquas is how to stop Jalen Harris from scoring, really, because right now he is the point of offense for the Kings, as Ayao wants to be part of the 3-point party.
Yeah. Their 3's going up for the Aquas, and they're all going down right now. It's keeping them in the game.
Yeah, so before the called timeout, the Aquas are only shooting 2 for 8 from out in the perimeter, so they're making up for lost time, as we only have ourselves 1 minute left in regulation. Susutran with a skip pass to Olujobi, trying to shake off Willie.
He took an elbow. Willie took an elbow to the chin. Strong move by Olujobi.
Yeah, Yeah, no call made by the referees. The clock continues on. 46 seconds on the clock. Ayao handling the ball again. He doesn't really have the best reputation, but he pulls up uncontested for the three-point attempt, and he will get 3 free throws.
And Ayao, he's coming out aggressive. They need him to score. He had his season high last game. He hasn't had the best season for him. He's had a great career, but this season's been a down year for him. But last game he came out and he made a lot of shots, and today I think he's feeling good. It looks like he's going to come out aggressive. He's going to keep getting those shots up.
So they're going to call Su Shen on the foul. That's his second one today. I think he's going to have it tough today because not only is he tasked to guard the locals, but typically when he's on the court, he is responsible for guarding the likes of Shalonis and Krajina.
Yeah, it's a big ask.
That was way off mark for Ayao. Overall in the season, Ayao averages 63% at the line.
Yep. Only a few years ago he was first team in the P League, so I mean it hasn't been long that he was one of the top local players in Taiwan.
And one of the OGs, you would say, who have played in SBL, the other domestic league here. There's a wall-to-wall pass to Li Yanting, back to Femi Obujobi. Setting up the trap by the Aquas. Joseph Lin has 12 seconds on the clock.
Oh, he missed the open man.
Pulling up, missing the 2.
Oh, when you got a guy as hot as Harris, you got to feed him the ball when he's wide open. He missed that one.
Yeah, Obujobi is not really much of a playmaker either. He's more of the point of offense. He will get those dribble drive-ins downhill as Krajina goes in for the teardrop shot.
Nice drop off from Maldonado.
And trying to beat the clock, a little too high there. So we conclude this quarter, a high-scoring game, as you said, Phil. The score right now is 34-32. New Taipei Kings with a single possession lead. We will be right back with more TPBL after the following messages.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My anaconda! Now we die! My anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy! My anaconda! Keep rolling!
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Back up!
Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
It's called The Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
This English broadcast is brought to you by AXN Sports, the newest segment to AXN Asia. Coach Phil and Taylor Chen on the broadcast to you for Game 109. Your thoughts on the game so far?
So far, I'm very curious how the Aquas decide to defend Jalen Harris. They can't just let him go off like that in the second quarter. And also, both teams are shooting 50% from 3, so right now, it's a high-scoring game. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Now the positive for the Kaohsiung Aquas, every single player besides Hulong Mao on the court has scored, and again we witnessed that the threes were falling on both ends as we start off strong. Hulong Mao heard me talking and he said, I'm going to pull the trigger.
That's right, he heard you.
So starting off, the Aquas getting the lead once again, but putting a lid on it from the top is Joseph Lin.
We're getting a three-point clinic today.
Absolutely, and again, this was me talking about how the Aquas are only hitting 27% of their shots, and might be a different story, but can they hold on in all 4 quarters? That goes high up, and Leo Suchek back into the game. There's the jumper. Good.
Okay. Shortest guy on the court went up there and got that offensive rebound, 2 points.
Score now 37 all. 2 threes hit, 1 on both ends. Back over to Kayet from the corner, and down the hatch it goes.
I wonder if any of these teams are going to start playing a little tighter defense on the outside. They're giving up open threes right now.
Yeah, they haven't adjusted in terms of defense as Boulamal trying from the opposite end. Yeah. Left wide open, couldn't make the second one in this quarter. Clear as day, Krajina gets his first personal foul.
Washburn had a really strong 7 minutes in the first quarter. Let's see if he can continue that. They were trying to guard Washburn with some of the local players who are just lacking size. Maybe they'll change that up and put KK on them now.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you see Washburn pounding the paint. In terms of points in the paint, they outscored the Aquas 16-6. There's a kick out to Sushishin.
They're in the zone.
Jalen Harris, once again with the 3.
I don't know if you can be into a zone with Jalen Harris being this hot right now.
So it's Jalen Harris now with 16 points.
Yeah, he hasn't missed yet.
100% from the field, no good for Maldonado. So for the Kaohsiung Aquas, they got their starting 5 on the court right now with Maldonado getting the foul call.
Maldonado feels like he didn't really touch him. He might have fallen on his own there.
On the floor, quickly getting up is Lee Kayen starting things up again for the Kings. 20 seconds on the clock. We'll see how the Aquas will guard Jalen Harris again. Talking about how he is steaming hot right now. In the second quarter alone, he scored 16 points, and from the corner once again.
That's the exact same play they just ran to get open 3 for Harris earlier.
This time giving it to the local player of Cayenne. There's a downhill pass to Krajina, and his signature hook does not fall in. Again, with Sushishin guarding the import player. Here's Jason Washburn going ISO against Krajina. There's the spin off the glass, and they get the 2-piece handshake.
That's a real huge 1-2 punch right now with Jalen Harris on the outside and Washburn on the inside.
There's a crossover by Maldonado, fumbles it, draws foul. On what looks to be Lee Kayen's second personal foul.
So I think the question now for the Aquas is, do they stay in that zone defense? Because right now, the Kings are getting wide open look after wide open look. They might have to change it up, try something a little different.
So with that said, we got ourselves Suka first called timeout from the Aquas side. So we've got ourselves a quick break. Score currently 45-37. We will be right back with more TPBL.
有几位神队友表现出把手了哦，待会呢，在大荧幕的神队友一样秀出。
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up!
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
I've always wanted to be a lawyer.
You are doing what you were meant to do.
We represent people on the worst day of their lives. That hospital killed my boy.
Let us help you. We're going against the biggest firm in the state.
Mr. Baird, I look forward to some more friendly sparring.
His client is guilty of criminal conspiracy.
Donnie Ray Black was murdered. They knew about it. They covered it up.
What are you willing to do to be a rainmaker?
The Rainmaker on AXN.
Head coach Xu Yonghong calling for his first ever called timeout after the New Taipei Kings having an 8-point run, trying to stop that momentum that the Kings will have.
And so far, I would say the Aquas, they're going to need a little bit more out of Krajina. He's only got 2 points here in 9 minutes. He's going to have to start scoring for them soon.
If not, they'll probably bring back Jalonis in the game. He is 2 for 4 from out in the perimeter. Here's Wulong Mao pulling up for the jumper off mark. Krajina picking up the leftovers with a valiant attempt, but no dice.
Yeah, good look, just didn't finish.
Yeah, unfortunately, look, he's versatile, but he's got to be able to finish those shots.
Yeah, and they got lucky there. A wide open shot for Jalen Harris.
There's
nice
a complete lapse in defense.
Aggressive take. Nice look from Maldonado.
Called a foul on... An offensive foul was called, actually, on Krajina.
So a moving screen.
Yeah, that goes back to New Taipei Kings. So coming off the bench is Ling Yanting inbounding.
Yeah, Krajina pushed him in the back. We're going for the rebound.
Kaohsiung Aquas now have 3 team fouls. New Taipei Kings only with 1 right now. There's a pocket pass. Down! It's Jason Washburn punishing the rim.
Filthy dunk. So the Aquas went into a man-on-man, and they just abused the man-on-man now.
Now that was tough for Jason Washburn. Maldonado putting New Taipei Kings in a spin, but they have been unlucky making any baskets, even after the called timeout.
Yeah, they've cooled down in the second quarter.
That held down to 37 points. They're now 10 points behind the New Taipei Kings. There's a downhill pass. Shot does not count as they call it a 3-second violation on Washburn.
It's lucky because that's another 2 easy points for the Kings. They have really solved the Aquas defense, whether they're in zone or man right now. They are getting high percentage looks.
So credit goes to the New Taipei Kings when they're not giving the ball to Jason, while they're not giving the ball to Harris, just find Washburn with those downhill drives and you'll get those 2s.
Yeah, that's a strong man down there.
2-time import player for a reason. There's a kick out back to the perimeter with Ayao. No entry allowed. Back over to Jalonis with his 3. No! Jalen Harris with the bounce. Got quite a vertical. For his size, we saw him with the sledgehammer in the first quarter. Once again, pocket pass, fumbles out of bounds, and another foul.
If he keeps catching the ball right under the basket like that, it's going to be a huge game for Washburn.
And I think he really needs it. You know, he's the New Taipei Kings' energy guy. Not only is he consistent in terms of his performance on the court, but when he does well, he also gets the players around him energized also.
Oh yeah, especially when he gets all those dunks like he's been getting so far.
Off the glass, first one is good.
Yeah, Washburn an 80% free throw shooter, so big man who can shoot, always helpful.
Now, while they participate in BCL Asia East, for the import players in TPBL, they are sitting out, so they actually kept Hayden Gardner as well as Jordan Tolbert to participate. So that is some relief for the Kings, but again, this is going to be an extra long season for them as we get started. Maldonado drawing a foul on number 12. It's called on Ling Yanting. So again, a lot of fouls that the Kings can spare. They only have 2 with 7 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of pick and roll up top. Maldonado with easy.
Yeah, Edgar not finding the space to go downhill, so Willie pulls the trigger and he gets a three-point shot.
Nice look for Willie Liu.
Resetting on defense. Washburn not in the spot that he likes, so Yenting, look at the attempt from the outside. So again, Aqua's priority is to keep Jason Washburn out from the restricted area. That is his bread and butter spot. So here we have Aqua's possession, 9 seconds, in and out though.
Beautiful pass across court.
Again, we'll have to take a look at their field goal percentages for the Kaohsiung Aquas. Nothing is really landing. They gotta put in more effort to get those shots in. Olujobi.
Yeah, the second quarter's been tough for them. Their field goal percentage has gone down quite a lot. 3-point percentage, they're still a decent percent at 43%, but their twos are only at 36%. And you compare that to the Kings are shooting 63% from two. So, I mean, that's the difference, 63% compared to 36% from the 2-point range.
So more subs coming in. We'll see Jonathan Matthew Smith check into the game for the first time. He's another draft pick. So Kings picked up quite a few young players this year, trying to bring down their average age. They have the reputation of being more on the experienced side in TPBL.
They definitely could use some youth, some young legs, bring some energy. So far, a great season, I would say, from Ryder Schwam. And Jonathan Smith has come into his own as well.
Olujobi at the line, standing at 75%. Now we did a little playoffs math for the new Taipei Kings to automatically make it to the 3rd seed spot. You're going to have to win 21 games and hope that either the Dreamers or the Lioneers win less than 21 games. There's a turnover. Let's see if Joseph Lin could get a touchdown, shaking off Jalones. In the 3 goes.
Yeah, the Kings are really feeling good today behind the arc. They struggled so bad last game. I had a feeling they were going to come out hot today.
Most definitely very motivated. They come up after the loss of DA and a loss against the South China Athletic Association. 9 seconds on the clock. Back out to Maldonado. Let's see if he can get the 3-piece. Still no good there.
They're not dropping, but they're getting good looks still, the Aquas.
Out of bounds, Aquas ball. And Susu Shen, as well as Harris, will check back into the game. Got quite a bit of insurance now. The score is currently 53-40.
Yeah, and it's been a game of really well played all around. Very few turnovers. That was only the second one by the Kings, and the Aquas have had 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, now they didn't commit as many turnovers against DA, but they were turnovers that were very lackadaisical, really just killed any momentum that the Kings had. Jalones is brief up at top, swirls out of the rim.
Yeah, after a game like that, you usually come out more motivated, and you come out playing harder the next time.
From the corner, Ryder Chung trying to catch a wave, but too strong, out of bounds. Aqua's ball.
Kings bench disagrees.
Yeah, not on the screen. Almost half of them got up. No challenge made, though. None of the Kings players want to contest that. So back over to Aquas it goes. Coming through the gates is Maldonado, swinging over to Willie. He's feeling himself there.
Yeah, that's his spot. He shot all those 3s basically from that same wing spot on the left wing there.
Hey, it's a good thing to maximize the local players' talent. I mean, the local players, they really need to catch the wave and continue to ride it, because oftentimes when local players, they get in a funk, they often get gun shy. They stop shooting, but it's like, if anything, it's the opposite. You need to keep going and continue to make those attempts.
It's really tough when you're playing with so many great players. You feel bad when you start missing a few shots. To keep the confidence up is a skill in itself. To even shoot when you've missed 3-4 in a row. And I like seeing Willie Lewis just letting it fly today. He's shooting 27% from 3 this season. It's not a great percentage, but he's getting more playing time now. It's easier to get a rhythm, and he looks like he's in rhythm now, and I think he's going to make a few more today. He's going to need to.
Hopefully the Kaohsiung Aquas can really reset during this off season. I mean, you know, they really can't catch a break. Even towards the end of this season, they had 7 players on the injury list this week alone. So that's why we're seeing 10 players only on the roster.
Really hard to recover from that and get wins when that's the situation. I think, you know, this could be just a bright spot for this is that you can see some guys who might be able to help the team next year and get some playing time. They're going to get a high draft pick. And we'll see who they sign, but they got a lot of really good players returning, and I think Cooper's going to be huge for them when he comes back next season.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a huge disappointment. I mean, he had the potential to be 6th man of the year a couple seasons back. That was the first time we saw him tore his ACL against the TSG Ghost Hawks, and as you mentioned before, Phil, he tore his ACL during Game 7 of the finals. I mean, and it's the same knee, mind you. That's really difficult to bear.
That's too bad. Yeah, hopefully he makes a full recovery. We get the same Cooper we've seen the years before.
And I still got plenty of years left as Jalen Harris threads needle, gets the lay-in after the timeout. So 4 minutes remain in the second quarter. Kings got a hefty lead, largest lead as of yet, 12 points. As Naya Botol checked into the game, Hector Chalones trying to body bump against Susishin. Going in top, there's a help defense.
It's a good double, but someone reached in.
So they call it on Susishin, yep. And that will be now his 3rd one today.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. He's going to have to be careful going forward. We'll see if coach subs him out. Yeah, looks like it.
So oftentimes they would play Susishin over Lincoln Gong because not only does he also have a comparable size to JB, but he can also shoot. He can also shoot threes. JB, on the other hand, is a little bit more limited right now, whether it's his age or just his capabilities in itself. So we're seeing Susishin getting the brunt of the playing time right now.
Yeah, he's a good 3-and-D player. And it looks like Tank's going to be checking in for Sushi. Fan favorite.
Fan favorite.
There we go.
So, like you said, Tank coming in for the first time. So before he returned to playing pro ball, he was actually moonlighting as a security guard.
Oh, I could see
out of the nightclub, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Definitely not. A brick wall, but with such a friendly, cuddly face.
Yeah, he's a very friendly guy, but yeah, as a security guard, I'm not messing with Tank at all.
The fadeaway returns back to center, and Kings get another opportunity. Contested, too strong. Regina corralling the rebound.
Nice hustle by Ryder to get that offensive rebound there.
Yeah, the young players getting extra minutes. Both draft picks on the court right now. There's a turnover for the Aquas.
Yeah, there was nothing there. I'm not sure what Easy was looking for.
And off the screen, Ryder dials in and gets the answer. So he came off the bench in their last matchup against the DA. Strong logged in 13 points, 4 rebounds, and there's a jam by Hector Chalones.
That was some miscommunication there. He went up to double when he should have followed the man on the roll.
So Chalones now, the first player for the, or not the first player, but the first import player with double digits going on the court right now. 10 points for the Lithuanian man. While Jalen Harris, 2 more points and he'll round it up to 20 points. As we take a look off of Femi Olujobi's screen, Ryder Shung rides that wave.
Yeah, Ryder Shung misread that one. But he's had a nice start to the game today. And Willie Liu, 11 points. I mean, that's a great start for the first half for Willie Liu. Season high 20, so let's see if we can get there today. But yeah, the Aquas, it looked like they might start losing their grip on this game, and the Kings were going to pull away, but they've done a good job of keeping it close here. It's still within striking distance. Their offense is, they're starting to make shots, and they are getting good shots. Where they're going to have to improve is defense. I mean, right now the Kings are just getting way too many easy opportunities. We'll see if they tighten some things up.
Yeah, most definitely, and I would expect them to play Jason Washburn, but he's still going to get some rest on the bench. We saw the written out play just working out beautifully and with no issues with those downhill drives for Washburn. Score currently 58-47. Kings getting more insurance with their last head-to-head against each other this season. Again, they got a winning record 4-1 against the South City team. A rugby pass to Olujobi and the scoop to Jonathan Matthew-Smith.
Nice in and out game to get a good look.
Coming through the gates, Ayao with the pocket pass, no look pass to Maya Foto from the corner. Nothing but net.
Yeah, I like the way the rookies are playing today on both sides.
Again, Duga really rotating us, quick to rotate players in and out of this game. So utilizing the players that are hot. So that's why we're still seeing Willie Liu onto the court. There's fadeaway for Fenda Olujobi. Drop for the new Taipei Kings.
Not much you could do about that shot.
And just like that, Zhu Yonghong of the Aquas called for his timeout. Called one earlier after an 8-point run by the new Taipei Kings. Take a look at some of the moving highlights here, including Aquas' rookie Maya Foto there.
It's a really nice pass from Zelonis. When he's cutting in, he's almost looking to pass first than he is looking to finish. And he's been getting wide open looks for his guys today, so it's working.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Zelonis as well as Krajina, they are very unselfish players. That was the reason why DEA signed him in the first place. They definitely play in the classic Euro-style basketball, unselfish with the ball, always moving around, because that's why you don't see them being very big players. They're very fast, very versatile. I mean, I looked at the numbers for Edgar Zelonis in particular. His stats have pretty much stayed the same ever since he got signed with the DEA.
Yeah, and him and KK and Zelonis, I mean, their chemistry's got to be amazing for 5 years in a row together. I mean, they even left one team and came to another team together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like a dream come true when you can play with a guy you have that kind of chemistry for that long.
I did ask Ed before he started this season in March. I asked him, I said to him, did you convince KK to come over to the Kaohsiung Aquas? And he looked at me and he smiled and he's like, yes, I did.
I bet.
And he said, you know what? The weather is just way better down south, and I don't blame him for that.
Oh, yeah, that's another good reason.
So we start back up again. The Aquas only behind by 11 points. They're still keeping it a game right now.
Then go a little run, get a couple stops, hit a couple threes, and they're right back in it.
Willie with a kick out to Krajina. He's not an outside shooter. Finding the space with the mismatch in size. Washburn corralling the rebound. So under a minute and a half remaining after Duga's called timeout. He was the second coach to become the interim head coach this season. Olujobi with a step back fadeaway. With nothing to show for it, goes back to Aquas.
And Krajina, he's still on 2 points. He's going to need to make those little hook shots that he's been missing so far.
Yeah, he's been a little bit cold. Those are his typical bread and butter shots.
Really is. His touch is just a little bit off today. And they could have used a few of those.
Yeah, I would say he's kind of going through a little bit of the yips. As the last game, he only scored 4 points and 8 rebounds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 2 bad games in a row, but he can turn it around any moment.
Can't leave Willie wide open. I mean,
they haven't learned their lesson yet. Willie Liu's feeling good today. He's getting minutes, and now he's in rhythm.
Yeah, he's in his bag right now. We'll take a look at the halftime stats very shortly as we're getting the near end of the first half. Score now 61-53. Again, Jason Washburn withdrawing a foul off of Krajina.
That's tough for Krajina. He played it pretty well. He's getting thrown around and bumped, and he's trying his best to stay in front and to not let Washburn run him over, but yeah, it's hard to stop him without fouling him.
Now, it would be a tougher matchup last season as, again, Krajina's just not big enough for Jason Washburn, but last season when they had the likes of Michael Morse, he is definitely more comparable in size. So Washburn had more of a difficult task last year versus this year. You got Jalones, Pagina, and Maldonado. Well, he's going to pound the paint.
Yeah. He's got that extra weight. I mean, the height isn't too different, but he's just got extra pounds.
Yes.
And it's just a lot to ask out of Kojina. He's more of a power forward.
So I believe either in today's game or their game against the DEA, he has hit 1,000 career points in TPBL for Jason Washburn.
Right. Is he the first to ever do that?
No, definitely not the first one. I don't think he's the first one. That I'll have to look into. But we'll take a look at my archives very shortly.
He's got to be one of the first.
One of the first is definitely, I would say, Lasan Chroma of the Common Thailand Beer Leopards hit the career 1,000.
Yeah, that would make sense. Chroma is definitely the highest scorer we got.
Call foul, getting the turnover. Leo will get called the foul.
We haven't heard much from Leo today either.
No, he's only got 3 points, 2 rebounds. They've been using him pretty sparingly, you're right.
Yeah, maybe he gets the ball again. I mean, so far they've been leaving Willie Liu open. I think that was part of their plan, and he's making shots out, so maybe that opens things up for Leo.
Oh, Willie leads scoring for the Aquas local players. And like you said, Phil, his season high was 20 points.
Yeah. He's only 6 away right now.
Joseph Lin at the free throw line. He's leading in assists overall this season.
Yeah, he's really taken over that leadership role with his brother leaving, and he's done a great job.
8 seconds on the clock. And there is a turnover. Here comes Jalen Harris and gets the touchdown. And that's how we end the first half. Jalen Harris with a monster jam to conclude the first half. The score currently 66-53. New Taipei Kings with the lead. We'll talk a little bit about the first half very shortly. We got ourselves a quick break, so stay tuned for more TPBL after the following messages.
Terrorists on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3. Back up! Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
It's called The Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
The Hunting Party on AXN.
Looks like we have a prison break on our hands.
Making a break for it.
FBI!
This man's cold-blooded.
There's a 12-year-old girl being held captive by a violent murderer.
We cannot let her spiral into terror.
Everyone stack on the house.
He's been watching you.
Oh my God.
He locked us down here.
FBI. Only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up!
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
I've always wanted to be a lawyer.
You are doing what you were meant to do.
We represent people on the worst day of their lives. That hospital killed my boy.
Let us help you. We're going against the biggest firm in the state.
Mr. Baird, I look forward to some more friendly sparring.
His client is guilty of criminal conspiracy.
Donnie Ray Black was murdered. They knew about it. They covered it up.
What are you willing to do to be a rainmaker?
The Rainmaker on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda. We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted. My anaconda. Now we die. My anaconda. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy. My anaconda. Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
来，第四关，你们比较辛苦一点，你们要在底线投进。
Taylor Chen and Coach Bill presenting you game 109. The current score, as we are in the midst of halftime, is 66-53. Now, the Kaohsiung Aquas, they had a strong start, but they kind of quieted down in terms of scoring in the second quarter.
They did. They were not able to get going in the second quarter and make their shots. They had KK only 2 points, Leo Tzu only 3, Aya only 4. They're going to need these guys to make shots, especially to keep up with guys like Jalen Harris and Washburn.
Yeah, as of right now, the new Taipei Kings relying on their heavyweight imports in terms of scoring. I mean, Jalen Harris has already hit 20 points in the first half. And again, Kaohsiung Aquas, they're really outsized by Jason Washburn. As we'll talk a little bit more about the halftime stats very shortly as we have another break on our hands. So stay tuned for more TPBL.
This is the ambassador's first official party. Keep your eyes peeled and your comms open.
Hannah, I need you.
Yes, Mom.
Put the embassy on immediate lockdown.
If we allow anybody to leave the embassy,
He'll what?
blow up the plane.
全新第二季《赤眼危机》4月22日起晚上9点 ，AXN 全台首播。
你是清洁社长哦？
哎，
不好意思，请你先冷静，可以告诉我现场状况吗？
啊，是不是有血啊？还有巨额肿啊！
我这个。
那他这次回来是要接你的工作吗？
谁想要自己的孩子吃这种苦？
小心！
周六台剧盛宴《人生清理员》，星期六晚上9点 ，AXN 首播。
Is this the famous Rex?
他们将解答
Mind telling me what you're doing?
大家的疑问，
Rex just found the murder weapon.
同心协力，
Rex go!
全力以赴，只为破案。
He's starting to like me better than you.
Rex, is this true? You like her better than me? Is that right?
My handsome guy.
Don't get cocky now.
警犬妙探哈德逊与雷克斯，就在 AXN。
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
狩猎游戏就在 AXN。
Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
Take a look at our current halftime stats for Game 109 as we take a look from the field overall. The new Taipei Kings are hitting more shots both quarters, whereas Aquas, we only really saw that spark in the first quarter. Now, again, we talk about dominance in the paint. It even is reflected in terms of rebounds, offensively and defensively.
That's right. I mean, right now the Kings are shooting 63% inside the painted area. Most of that is from Jared Washburn, 17.7 rebounds. He's completely controlling the paint. And the Aquas are only shooting 42%. They've missed a few easy ones. And so that right now is the main difference because both teams are shooting great from three. I mean, 48% to 46% for the Aquas. I mean, they're knocking down the outside, but the inside is just not working right now for the Aquas.
Yeah, and you also mentioned them having good looks on the Aqua side, but they're just not falling. Now, as we take a look at the score rankings right now, Jalen Harris and Jason Washburn really carrying, as well as Femi Olujobi off the bench. Now, for the imports, they scored 47 points, whereas the Kaohsiung Aquas, well, they're outsized, slightly outmatched, as they only combined score of 18 points. For them, though, Liu Wei-Ting is really coming out of the gate strong. 14 points. He is 80% from the field right now.
Yeah, he's keeping him in the game. Without Willie Liu tonight, they're going to be down 20 right now. So he's actually done everything he can, and he's had a great game so far. And I'm excited to see if he can actually get that season high here in the second half.
I would agree with that sentiment, and hopefully Subaru can come back out of the halftime break stronger. So we'll take a look at the second half very shortly as we get ourselves another break on our hands here at K Arena. So stay tuned for more ball.
4月 AXN 强档电影，家族面临终极复仇，唐老大陷入生死决战。
I'm coming for you, son.
玩命关头时，总部沦为战场。
Duck.
探员誓死守护唯一证人。反恐特警组10万火急。
Game on.
孤岛死囚残酷对决，杀戮游戏谁能生存？火线禁区，冒险开局，魔幻成真。
Whose turn is it?
非洲丛林全面入侵，野蛮游戏。4月精彩电影就在 AXN。
This is the ambassador's first official party. Keep your eyes peeled and your comms open.
Hannah, I need you.
Yes, Mom.
Put the embassy on immediate lockdown.
If we allow anybody to leave the embassy,
Kill what?
blow up the plane.
全新第2季《赤眼危机》4月22日起晚上9点 ，AXN 全台首播。
明日情节这啊！
哎，
不好意思，请你先冷静，可以告诉我现场状况吗？
啊，是有血啊，还有巨额种啊！
那他这次回来是要接你的工作吗？
谁想要自己的孩子吃这种苦？小心！
周6台剧盛宴《人生清理员》，星期6晚上9点 ，AXN 首播。
Is this the famous Rex?
他们将解答
Mind telling me what you're doing?
大家的疑问，
Rex just found the murder weapon.
同心协力，
Rex go!
全力以赴，只为破案。
He's starting to like me better than you.
Rex, is this true? You like her better than me? Is that right?
To my handsome guy.
Don't get cocky now.
警犬妙探哈德逊与雷克斯，就在 AXN。
Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
Coach Phil and Taylor Chen on the broadcast to you today for game 109. Phil, what are you looking forward to in the second half?
I'm looking for some of the Aquas players to step up. We need Krajina to score more than 2 points. Also, Maldonado hasn't found his rhythm yet. He's only got 6 points. He averages 22 on the season. He's going to have to get going. And over here, we got Harrison Washburn. How are you going to stop Harrison Washburn? Because whatever they're doing right now isn't going to work. It's not working. So are they going to try to double team? Are they going to throw a couple guys that different faces and different bodies at them just to throw them off a little bit here in the second half?
Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment. I mean, we did see the Aquas, they changed from man-to-man to zone defense, but even still, if you talk about Jalen Harris, he's been hot in terms of shooting, but I will say what I do like to see is the Aquas, every single player on the court, they have scored. Versus if you take a look at the spray chart from the new Taipei Kings side, we do see they have a reputation of only a couple of players, particularly the import coming off the bench, being the only scorers for the team.
And that could work for the Aquas if those guys weren't on fire and scoring every time they shoot the ball, but so far it hasn't worked. Those Washburn and Harris are just having great games today.
Yeah, we have Jalen Harris and Jason Washburn starting off the second half as the possession is with the Kings, and the three does not fall for Susu Shren, but they'll take the leftovers in a two-piece.
Another easy two for Washburn.
Now, Coach, you asked me about the playoff math. Now, as of right now, if nothing changes today, the G109 Lioneers will be placed at third as Maldonado gets the and one. However, if the Kings can win 21 games in hopes that the Lioneers win less than 21 games, that will place the new Taipei Kings at third, leapfrogging to that stronger position for playoffs.
So the Kings will need to basically win out here and hope that the Lioneers lose a couple games, which is still possible.
It's possible, but you know what? I would say in their current situation, New Taipei Kings are kind of dealing with that little mental blockage as we've witnessed in the last couple of weeks versus the G109 Lioneers. I mean, they've got the momentum. They just got a couple of losses here and there with their fourth quarter drop-offs, but you know, their imports are healthy. Their players are gelling really well, even late in the season. So I would say it's not impossible, but it would be a pretty tall task for the New Taipei Kings.
Yeah, I mean, the Lioneers are really coming together at the right time. They look like a dangerous team going into the playoffs.
Joseph Lin for the three up top. Trying to get the shooting going here in the second half. Call a foul on Kaohsiung. That is his fourth one. He's in foul trouble to start off the third quarter.
He's asking coach to leave him out there.
Yeah, the team was supposed to check in for Kaohsiung, but Kaohsiung's got the years, so I think with him knowing he's in some trouble, he'll refrain himself from here on out.
Yeah, he's a disciplined player.
Through the baseline, Eric with a fadeaway, nothing but net.
Eric Oo's also had a really nice game today.
Yeah. Got his game start today with 7 points now.
Taking advantage of those new minutes he's getting.
Right now with a 10-man roster, they've played all but one player. That is Allen, picked him up in the season, and Jason Washburn will get free throws.
It's Alan Wu, right? Part of the iShow gang. There's 4 players that played together in college here on the Kaohsiung Aquas.
Yeah, so Isho Dashe is what Kaohsiung Aquas now sees it as their funnel school, as their consultant for the Aquas organization is also the head coach too, Isho Dashe. As we get ready for free throws, the line is Jason Washburn. So we talk about how they actually, while they have the least amount of games left for TPBL, they actually have a total of 9 games remaining, as I said before. They're participating in BCL Asia East. Score now 69-57. Jason Washburn now rounding up to 20 points.
It's a quick 20 for him early in the third.
Again, talking about dominating in the paint, the New Taipei Kings have scored 24 points in the paint, 8 only for the Kaohsiung Aquas as they get the two-piece thanks to Krajina.
Apparently got one to drop in that range he likes.
Hopefully for the Aquas side, they'll see a gradual come up for the Croatian import. They're keeping Shalonis on the bench right now. And Rydershung for his second three, no. But Washburn ready in the paint for the rebound.
He's not boxing Washburn out very well.
Jalen Harris, no good on the three. There's a skip pass to the wall. Eric, what a finish. Kevin Hu will draw the foul.
That was a beautiful pass. It was right by Liu Su, the full court. Nice bounce pass through the defense. Oh, this is by Maldonado. Great pass by Maldonado. Gets an easy look for Hulang Mao.
Kevin Hu's been with the Aquas organization since the beginning of the franchise. He's kind of gotten through, not a rough patch, but inconsistent last 2 seasons. He was coming off the bench last year versus he's back in the starting lineup this year,
He was an absolute star for them when they won the championship in 2022. Yeah, he has fallen off a little bit since then, but he's still a really strong player. Still brings a lot to the table for the Aquas.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that this is going to be their first season where they don't advance to the playoffs.
Yeah, it's got to be a strange feeling for some of these guys.
But a relief for the Kaohsiung Aquas organization. It's always very stressful for them to reserve VK Arena. Oftentimes, they have to go out to Fengshan Stadium, where the former Kaohsiung Steelers are at. And from the parking lot up top, Joseph Lane could not get the three. 9 minutes on the clock. Score is 69-61. Kaohsiung Aquas trailing, but not too far behind. Out of bounds. Jason Washburn wanting to challenge the call.
Maldonado might have got hit on that. He's asking why that wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
It did look like Washburn went and chopped down and across his arm, but
I would agree with that. But obviously referees did not call that, so we move on. Kings ball now.
so you gotta be tough to score in this league.
So again, Kaohsiung Aquas still applying pressure, and here is Leo with the steal. Over to Captain Eric for the three, too short of the iron ring. Jason Washburn getting the rebound.
That was a miscommunication. They had Lin passing the ball to Washburn. It should have been the other way around there. They weren't prepared.
We saw too many of those decision-making choices against the DA, and over to the corner. Rydershung did not have the right momentum to get the three, and so another turnover is made on the Kings side. Not a good sign for the Kings now.
Eric Yu did a great job confronting him and preventing that pass to Washburn.
Step back for three, Dragon Cat. With nothing to show for in the second half. Out of bounds, and it's still Aquas. So a very rickety couple of possessions for the New Taipei Kings. Looks like Cayenne will be getting ready to come back in.
Yeah, it was a bit of a sloppy start. See who he subs out.
Sloppy indeed, as the New Taipei Kings in the last 4 minutes, they've only scored 3 points.
They're taking out Ryder Shuang, so let's see if that helps. If Li Kaiyan can bring a little more energy.
Jalonis checking back into the game. Maldonado swinging over to Jalonis, pulling the trigger, hits the target. Jalonis.
He's the one import that's come ready to play today.
Absolutely, as we got ourselves the Kings calling for the timeout. The score now, as you take a look at the third quarter, huge difference as Kings have had a rough start to the third quarter, 11-3. So we'll be right back after the following messages.
It's called the Pit. It's a classified prison. It's home to the most violent and dangerous criminals the world has ever known.
There's something more. Can you tell me why I'm actually here?
It was a jailbreak. Someone wanted those killers back out in the world.
How many got out?
A lot.
That's why you're here. We need your help to catch them.
狩猎游戏就在 AXN。4月 AXN 强档电影，家族面临终极复仇，唐老大陷入生死决战。
I'm coming for you, son.
玩命关头时，总部沦为战场。探员誓死守护唯一证人。反恐特警组10万火急。
Game on.
孤岛死囚残酷对决，杀戮游戏谁能生存？火线禁区，冒险开局，魔幻成真。
Whose turn is it?
非洲丛林全面入侵，野蛮游戏。4月精彩电影就在 AXN。
New Taipei Kings gone scoreless since the 10-minute and 20-second mark in the third quarter, with the Aquas leading 11-3. They just corralled a defensive rebound as we see Washburn check back into the game.
The Aquas that got back in this game with their defense. They've caused 3 turnovers by the Kings already since this quarter started.
Good save by Shalonis, and they call a foul on Su Sixuan. That's his 4th one.
A lot of contact inside. Is he fouled out?
Oh, correction. That was not on Su Sixuan. That is on Li Kaiyan.
Oh, already out of the game.
So, just a correction on our part. Li Kaiyan now has 5 fouls. So 1 more and he'll be officially out of the game.
I apologize. So yeah, he's gonna have to be very careful now for the rest of his minutes in this game.
Yeah. We saw earlier he insisted on staying in the court after committing his 4th personal foul. That's not a good sign. Again, we're talking about the Aquas. We might be seeing a comeback right now. They're only behind by 2 possessions.
They got the momentum right now. The Kings are having a hard time getting the looks that they were earlier. They've made some good halftime adjustments. And all of a sudden, those easy buckets aren't there.
And after Shalonis' free throws, the score is now 69-66 again. A turnover, and the bucket does not fall, but Leo will get free throws, and you can see Joseph Lin visibly upset.
That is the 2nd steal Leo's had right there off the inbounds now.
Again, you see him, he is really stealthy on the court. He's not a very big player, but he makes it tough on the New Taipei Kings. I took a look at Jeremy Lin's stats last season. He forced Jeremy Lin in committing 4 turnovers per game in their head-to-head.
There's a reason why he was first team all defense last year.
That's right, and he's also last season's most improved player, I believe.
That's right, yep. And he's actually taken a big jump this year from last year. I mean, last year he was averaging around 10 points a game. This year he's up to 13. So he's just getting better year after year.
And Kaohsiung Aquas running full court on the New Taipei Kings. More pressure is applied on the men in gold. 2 young guards on the court. Here comes Olujobi off the glass. There's a lapse in defense for the Kaohsiung Aquas.
They broke it down well that time. It looks like they took Joseph Lin out of the game. He was having some trouble against the pressure.
Yeah, Hong Si-san kind of giving him a breather physically as well as mental. You can tell he was very upset as Maldonado gets the 2. That drains in for the and 1.
That is an athletic shot. Nice touch.
Jonathan Matthew-Smith's first foul will lead to Maldonado getting free throws at the line. New Taipei Kings are already in the penalty. Aquas only with 1 team foul.
It's an unfortunate miss, but they're only down 2 points now. They've made this into a really nice game.
Now if you had to foul somebody, it had to be Maldonado. He hits only 59% of his free throws.
Yeah. For a guy with such a nice-looking shot, he doesn't make as many as you think he would.
Olujobi getting the 2-piece. But you know what? Free throws seem to be tough for everybody because it's always the same. You're in the same spot. It's the same movement. So maybe it's just consistency is too difficult for them.
It's a fun mental battle, the free throw line.
Definitely. That shot gets intercepted by Jason Washburn. That was a pass. And here is the wall-to-wall finish for Ryder Shung.
That was all Washburn getting the steal and the assist. Nice screen by Wu.
Now, Jason Washburn not only offensively very capable in the paint, but now he's also got his second assist, 11 rebounds for Washburn too, but Aquas answer back.
Eric Wu's come out really strong today. I like the way he's attacking the basket, going for rebounds, giving a lot of energy to the Aquas.
I mean, I definitely think it's thanks to them not being qualified anymore. They have nothing to lose. They're going to play 100% onto the court. So again, we're seeing all the players that have been on the court score. So Eric, he's typically averaging less than 10 points. He's almost nearing double digits. He's averaging only 3 points a game.
Yeah, he hasn't had a lot of minutes this year, but he was a starter on their championship team.
Bad ball handling by Maldonado, leading to a turnover for the Aquas. Jason Washburn, with a slow call made by the referees, they call a foul on Shalones.
Looked like a nice steal there from Lin, was it Ernest Lin?
So a correction there, they call a foul on the local player, Eric.
The Kings have kind of reversed it here in the last few minutes. They're putting the pressure on and making it a little harder on the Aquas, getting some steals, getting some transition buckets now.
I'd say they've matched up quite well with the rotation on the court. The Aquas' first win against the New Taipei Kings, that was dated way back in around October 25th, and the Kings were just not hitting their shots. They were only 33% from the field. And again, that was at the time where the head coach at the time was still John Patrick. Very different system. He comes from a very disciplinary background, defense forward kind of mindset. And that didn't quite bode well for the New Taipei Kings. So there we see now we have Hong Zisen running the New Taipei Kings now.
They seem to have responded quite well to Coach Venti taking over.
5 minutes on the clock, 77-71 is the current score. There's a downhill drive by Maldonado, but outsides by Washburn at the paint.
A great block by Washburn.
Call a blocking foul on Leo. Looked like Olujobi's leg got caught up with Leo's. Trying to walk it off there. We take a look, trying to drive past Leo.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I can understand why Leo's upset about that.
So Maldonado and Leo will get some rest. Coming on is Maya Foto as well as Ayao. 20 seconds on the clock.
We'll see if Ayao can get some shots going like he did last game. It's been quiet, only 2 shots so far today.
Yenting now playing point after Cayenne is in a lot of foul trouble, 5 personal fouls, and the drop coverage ineffective for Femi Olujobi.
Yeah, it's an easy shot for him. Steps into it, had that much space.
17 points now for Olujobi.
Yeah, 42% three-point shooter. He's going to make those if he's wide open.
Willie checking into the game. There's the double team. To Washburn it goes. He is just an absolute black hole.
He is a monster right now on defense.
Second 3 in a row for Femi? No. Coming through is Maya Foto, guarded by another draft pick. Setting the trap for Maya Foto, and Willie uncontested, unbothered with the 3.
Nice job, Willie. He's getting that season high tonight. I can feel it.
You can feel it in your bones.
That's right. Let's see how high he can get. Can he get to 30?
His season high was 20 points against CTBCDA back in March 8th, I believe. Jonathan Matthews-Smith taking the opportunity for the fadeaway.
That's a tough shot. I'm sure coach didn't really want that. Here's step back fadeaway over a taller guy is a tough one.
Ayo trying to pass off to the downhill drive. Coming down is Jalonis, but Femi Olujobi getting the field goal.
Yeah, he didn't actually see where he was passing the ball for that turnover.
Like I said, not quite a playmaker, Ayo is. He can score as of right now. He's got 4 points, but wouldn't really trust him to finish those plays as that goes around and out for Krajina.
And the foul. Yeah, he's playing a little out of position, Ayo. He's definitely a catch and shoot kind of guy. He's being asked to be more of a point right now.
Jalen Harris and Shen Sushi checking back in. 3 minutes, 8 seconds remain on the clock. So Aquas managing to cut down the deficit to as little as 6 points, but the Kings managed to climb back up in that lead.
Yeah, they pulled away again here in the last few minutes. Their defense has been the key. Washburn getting a couple steals, getting the easy points on the other end.
Krajina on Olujobi like white on rice. Here comes Ryder from the corner. Too strong, too deep.
Yeah, well defended for sure.
So it looks like we'll have one more player checking in for the Kings side with this particular possession for the Aquas. Here's Jalonis. Quick shake-in for the 2.
Nice touch from the big man.
Already getting close to his points per game average. Now with 17 points coming off the bench today. Harris with 20 points. He hit a TPBL record of 42 points as Ryder Xiang comes in on the opposite end.
He is not shy for a rookie. He's looking to shoot every time he touches it.
He's a Taiwanese American, so he's got a lot of playing experience overseas. So it kind of helps him in terms of being less afraid of making those shots as Jalonis.
He had a really solid college career.
Yeah. Jalonis getting back-to-back buckets for the Kaohsiung Aquas. Still keeping Joseph Lin on the bench. Venti or Xiaopang keeping the young guards on the court. And Jalen Harris shakes in the 2-piece.
He's getting all the shots he wants today.
So while Hong Ji-san gave trust in Cayenne, letting him stay on the court, he's now pulled back and kept Jolin and Cayenne on the bench again, bringing in the youths, the rotation players on the court. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Harris with the skip pass. Good look, but couldn't execute. Valiant attempt by Shen as Krajina logs in another bucket. 6 points now for number 5.
Yeah, he's starting to find a little rhythm there. That's a couple floaters that he likes to have. They've gone in now.
We saw the largest lead up to... The largest lead for the Kings was 13 points, but again, it's still a game right now as the Aquas only trail by 7 points.
Yeah, they're right in it. I really like how they came out here in the third quarter. They've come out strong. Their defense is much better. They're not giving up so many easy shots all of a sudden.
Aya with the jumper, but Jalen Harris jumps up for that rebound. He brings it over back to the Kings, off the body bump.
Yeah, tough shot for Harris to get that one over easy.
And with that said, the third quarter ends 87-80. The Kaohsiung Aquas had a scoring blitz over the new Taipei Kings to start off the third quarter, and look at that. We still have ourselves a game here at Kaohsiung Arena. We'll get ourselves another timeout before we get to the end of Game 109. Stay tuned for more TPBL.
明日情节色啊！哎。
不好意思，请你先冷静，可以告诉我现场状况吗？
啊，是不是有血啊？还有巨额虫啊！都是这个。那他这次回来是要接你的工作吗？谁想要自己的孩子吃这种苦？喂！小心！
周六台剧盛宴，人生清理员，星期六晚上9点 ，AXN 首播。
Is this the famous Rex?
他们将解答
Mind telling me what you're doing?
大家的疑问，
Rex just found the murder weapon.
同心协力，
Rex, go!
全力以赴，只为破案。
He's starting to like me better than you.
Rex, is this true? You like her better than me? Is that right?
My handsome guy.
Don't get cocky now.
警犬妙探哈德逊与雷克斯，就在 AXN。
海神加油啊！今天非常多的神队友不约而同写上“海神加油”哦。来，这边的神队友，谢谢，欢迎你。OK， 来，这个时候呢，我要公布一下我们机圈会名单，请各位神队友拿出你的票根。如果你的座位号码在上面，这个时候麻烦赶快到服务台进行集合。 因为你非常幸运被我们抽到。
You're watching TPBL, brought to you by AXN Sports. Coach Phil and Taylor Chen bringing you Game 109. Kaohsiung Aquas came back swinging in the third quarter.
They did. They're right back in the game now. They came out really ready on the defensive end. They took away those easy layups that Washington was getting. And Harris only scored a few points that quarter as well. So they tightened up in that way. And missed by Yao.
Yeah, they really lost the wind in their sails, particularly from Jalen Harris. He only scored 2 points in the third quarter, and I believe Kaohsiung's got a tight leash on Lee Cayenne and Joseph Lin, as together they only logged in 6 minutes on the court. Cayenne with some foul trouble. Joseph Lin, you could definitely see he was visibly frustrated, and he was really getting too much into his head. So he is still going to be on the bench to start off the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a couple of tough games in a row for Joseph Lin, which is unusual. He's one of the top local players we got in this league.
Absolutely. I mean, we talked about him leading in assists, and he's team captain for the new Taipei Kings, so he is pretty essential. But you know, he's more of a silent leader rather than a vocal leader that his older brother Jeremy Lin was. So it might take some time to get used to being more outspoken, or it's about somebody else on the court right now really corralling the players and really leading them. So we'll see for the new Taipei Kings who could be that X factor right now.
Yeah, Ernest Lin has done a good job of running that point guard position since Lin's come out. He's not turning the ball over. He's making good decisions. He's not forcing anything. And since he's come in, they've actually gotten shots up. They haven't turned the ball over. For the Aquas to have a real chance here, they're going to need to get more out of Leo Su and Kevin Hu. They haven't scored much this game. So going forward, one of them's going to need to get hot.
Yeah, Kevin Hu, he's got a couple of buckets in today, but not his typical average.
No, Leo Su with 4 points so far and Kevin Hu with 5, but they need those guys to be in double digits.
Well said. As of right now, it's between Willie as well as Jalonis. There's another teardrop shot as they call goaltending.
Yeah, he was hanging on the rim when he touched it.
So in the third quarter, the Kaohsiung Aquas led in the third 27-21. So haven't yet gotten a lead in these last 2 quarters, but again, they're still keeping the eye on their win. They want to play spoilers in any games that they can play, as Jalen Harris dials in and gets the answer.
Especially for all the guys. So many guys today who didn't get minutes this season have really stepped up. I mean, Willie Liu, Eric Yu, they're having great games today. And again, it's just getting minutes sometimes excites you, and you're able to play your best when you're going to get at least 20 minutes out there.
Krajina now with 10 points on the board. Again, I like, during the halftime, we talked about how much I appreciate and, credit to the local players on the Aquas. They have a really even score spread versus for the new Taipei Kings. Again, we're talking about if the game isn't being run well by Joseph Lin or Lee Cayenne, you got to really find other solutions, particularly in the import players, as there's a coast-to-coast shutdown by the Aquas. Jalonis getting up to 21 points.
Yeah, and that was all started by really Lou getting the steal on the other end. They've really closed in on the paint with Washburn.
So good adjustments made on the Aquas side, but can the Kings persevere as Jalonis will get called the foul? 4 players coming in for the Aquas. That's going to be Kevin, Eric, Leo, as well as Hunter Maldonado. Jalonis getting some well-deserved resting time.
I wonder if this is going to be the finishing lineup for the Aquas.
I don't know. I would say, if anything, Jalonis is very key in the last couple of minutes. And Luzano coming in from the corner. Cold, but he shot hot.
With at least with the local players, we'll see if there's many more changes made here.
Eric kept down the perimeter, no entry allowed, swinging it over to Hulong Mao. Entry denied. Here comes Krajina trying to beat the clock there.
He was pushed a couple feet out from where he wants to shoot that shot.
Yeah, Kings holding them down on defense, just not allowing any spacing for the Aquas as Jason Washburn.
Another dunk. He pushed Eric all the way under the basket. He had no chance to stop him.
Definitely not. He's now logged in 24 points in this game, above his points per game average. Maldonado getting called the foul. Looked pretty clean.
It looked like he got ball, but he did reach across the body, so.
We'll take a look at Washburn's single-hand jam. That was a good look by Su Shishen as, well, yeah, you're right. The contact was made by Jalen Harris. Maldonado is at the line now. Again, if you were to foul somebody on the Aquas, you're going to want to foul Maldonado.
It's just too bad. You want your point guard to make his free throws, but yeah, 60% on the season just isn't good enough for the main ball handler. Makes 1 out of 2.
In their last 10-man roster against Taipei Taishin Mars, Maldonado logged in 45 minutes. So Jalonis, as well as him, really working extra time here as Maldonado forces a turnover on the New Taipei Kings. There's a skip pass. Hulong Mao, too strong for the 2. He was trying to get a foul call.
Yeah, he had to go up quick because Washburn's size really bothered him.
And a little bit too mouthy for the sideline referee. Gets granted the technical foul.
Yeah, Kevin, who is a passionate player.
That is definitely true. I don't have anything else to say.
He wears his heart on the sleeve out there.
He certainly does. I think he's, again, we talked about him being the biggest signing, but he's also really great in terms, you don't want to play against him, but when he's on your team, he's really good at getting under the skin of other players, particularly the import players.
Yeah, I think he takes a lot of pride in really getting under the skin of the guys, the import guys.
Back over to Su Shishen for the 3. No good. Leo corrals a rebound.
It's a 10-point game. The Aquas are going to need to make a run pretty soon.
Not that many attempts on the Aquas side, and a rare 3 made by Krajina does not fall, but Kevin gives them another opportunity. That pass gets intercepted, popped out of bounds.
If you're the Kings, you're really happy to have Krajina shooting 3s. It's out of rhythm. It's not the offense the Aquas want.
No, it's not really a natural shot for him. He's only 16% from out in the perimeter as he's taking a look. Kevin corralling the rebound. Unfortunately, swiped down on his teammate there.
Zalonis is now back in the game. Krajina's had a tough game today. We'll see if he gets back out there.
Unfortunately, friendly fire for the Kaohsiung Aquas. Eric is removed from the court. He looks like he's got some bleeding. So coming into the game, on the court for the Kaohsiung Aquas, Kevin remains, Leo, Maldonado, Jalones, as well as Maya Photo. For the new Taipei Kings, we have Jalen Harris, Jason Washburn, Joe Lin checking back into the game, Su Shren, as well as Liu Zhenru. But got a bit of a delay in game right now with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
So yeah, what do you think the Kings' chances are to make a run this year in the playoffs?
I mean, you know what? It would be very tough if they were in the 5th seed place.
5th seed for sure.
That's a tough place to be. Last season, the Leopards did not persevere as they were in the 5th seed against the Taipei Taishin Mars. So based off a track record, I don't think they'll make it if they're in the 5th, as Maya Photo coming in cold. He's got 8 points on the board. Beautiful finish.
That was great with the left hand, throwing his shoulder into the chest of a bigger man. Great play.
Swinging it over to Liu Zhenru for the 3, getting nothing but net.
Very nice, Captain Liu. He's going to be 40 years old in 2 days.
A young 40 years old at that. Maldonado draws a foul off of Jalen Harris.
Moving well for 40.
He is the most senior / experienced player for the new Taipei Kings.
And they got a lot of experienced players too.
Absolutely, absolutely. But again, you know, they're trying to evolve a little bit again with John Patrick changing of the guards, as well as bringing in 2 draft picks.
It's not a team I want to see in the playoffs, that's for sure. I mean, there's a good chance they're going to end up playing maybe the number 1 seed, and if they end up going against the Leopards, it's not going to be a great matchup, but I think they have a chance. They have so much championship pedigree on this team. So many guys have won at every stage of their careers. I wouldn't bet against them.
Yeah, mind you, this is a team with back-to-back rings in different leagues, so there's a lot of pressure on their shoulders just coming out of the gates in the season to just make it to the finals once again, as Jason Washburn gets the and 1 on Maya Photo.
It was nice movement. They got the defense a little bit out of position, and they got Washburn the ball in the block. Anytime he gets the ball in the block, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Washburn once again at the line. The score currently 102-91. Again, this is their final head-to-head against each other. While the Aquas, they have their final homestand tomorrow. They play the Taipei Taishin Mars.
And they called, is that a technical foul?
Yes. They call a technical on Jason Washburn, so free throws are granted to Maldonado. Again, right person, but just so happens to have make that free throw.
I'm surprised they chose Maldonado to shoot the free throw.
Me too. He wanted to redeem himself.
Yeah, and maybe that gets them going a bit.
So back over to Jason Washburn.
The former Utah Utes. Had a great career in college.
Trying to get his own rebound, and Mr. 100% effort. Getting the rebound, Jason Washburn making contact with Leo, gets called the foul. That's his second one today. We're taking a look at their at-home stats. The Kaohsiung Aquas, they've got 5 wins, 11 losses at home. And the contested shot falls for Edgar Jalones.
Jalones is playing great. He's made a lot of threes today.
Nothing but consistent. I mean, they utilize him for his leadership, his energy on the court, and obviously his performance as Su Shren shuts it down with a 3 in the corner.
Also, happy birthday to Sushi. Turned 30 years old 2 days ago.
The big 3-0 was a signing after playing a couple seasons with Taiwan Bank in the SBL, and Maldonado getting the Aquas another 3, so they're near the Centurion mark now.
Yeah, they really needed that too. They need to see him make a couple shots.
Tough shot for Jalen Harris, and that swirls right in.
Still in rhythm.
Very reminiscent of the first quarter. A lot of threes are dropping as Maldonado getting back-to-back buckets for the Aquas.
Aquas can't keep going back and forth, though. They're going to have to get some stops now.
Score now 108-100 currently, both teams with 14 fouls. And the Kid Jar Jalen Harris still with the possession. 8 seconds left. There's that hook pass over to Washburn. That downhill play is not running for the new Taipei Kings as we got an end-to-end lay-in for Mea Foto.
Big game for the rookie. He's come out really strong. Wow.
Out of bounds, and the momentum is with the Aquas right now.
Yeah, that energy's paying off. All of a sudden, they're back in it.
We got ourselves a late TV timeout call as the current score is 108-102. New Taipei Kings are sweating right now. They're only ahead by 6 points. We'll be right back with more TPBL after the following messages.
一起拍，一起拍，特里了 ，Let go！ 再次谢谢大狂人。OK， 石榴，再一次把你的热情拿出来，跟着节奏，一起拍，一起拍，起来了！
On this day in pro basketball history, April 11th, 2025, it was a Friday night at Taoren Arena. The Taoren Taiwan Beer Leopards played the Kaohsiung Aquas Leopards, trying to stay alive to advance to the playoffs, while the Aquas returned to full health around that time. We're coming out of a TV timeout, current score at 108-102. Phil, your thoughts on the fourth quarter so far?
Well, so far it's a lot of back and forth. Everyone's making shots on both sides, but the Aquas got back in it in the last few possessions by playing defense. They got 3 steals in the last several possessions, and now they're only down 6 points when it looked like the Kings might start pulling away. So they're going to have to keep doing it with their defense.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we're seeing it right now on the court. They've really adjusted on defense as we saw, you know, Jason Washburn dominating in the paint, running those pick and rolls, the Spanish pick and rolls from Joseph Lin as Kevin Hu dials in and gets the answer for the 3 out of timeout.
Nice play call, and they needed to see him make a shot. Now we got ourselves a game.
108-105 is the current score. Joe Lin back to playing point in this quarter. He tries to get the 2 off the glass, and it's off mark. Maldonado trying to buy a foul there. No entry allowed. It's back over to Leo. Mismatched in size. He resets out to the perimeter and pulls the trigger for the 3. Yes! Back-to-back threes for the Kaohsiung Aquas, and Hong Ji-sen calls for a much-needed timeout. He's trying to ice the Kaohsiung Aquas right now because they are hot to trot.
That's some beautiful basketball right there.
So again, Kaohsiung Aquas could still play spoiler from here on out, even though they are eliminated. They're still keeping a tight leash over the new Taipei Kings right now. As we take a look at some of the moving highlights, 2 threes made after the timeout.
That's exactly what they needed. They needed to see Leo Su, and they needed to see Kevin Hu make some shots, and they just made the 2 biggest ones of the night so far.
Kevin Hu certainly knows how to make a splash.
Oh, that's for sure. He's experienced. He's been in big games. He was the MVP in the finals in 2022, so he's ready for these moments. And Leo Su, we haven't seen much from him tonight. He's only had 2 shots, or 3 shots, but he's got to have a bigger role than that. He's too good of an offensive player, and now this is his time. He can step up here in the last few minutes and help this team get the win.
And that last bucket by Leo could not have been more important, as again, this is the closest closest in scoring that we're seeing in the second half, only behind by 1 point. Anything goes. On the court, we have your vet guard rotation, Joseph Lang, Cayenne back in. Now again, one more foul and he is out for the game. For the Aquas side, Maldonado, Leo, Maya Fotil, Kevin, and Jalonis are on the court. Just as I expected, Jalonis critical in these last couple of minutes. As they call the foul on Maldonado.
Foul, maybe a kickball.
Clock is still at 24 seconds for this Kings' possession. Kaohsiung calling for the much-needed timeout for the Kings.
Yeah, they need to settle down. They're having trouble with the pressure right now.
Another foul called on Jalonis. Got too handsy on Washburn.
Now, Jalonis is the man who should be playing against Washburn on defense. He's got the size and strength to keep up. Maybe not the quickness, but he can actually take the hits.
In the penalty now, free throws are automatic for the new Taipei Kings. Washburn at the line. He helped get the Taoren Purin Pilots' longest winning streak going, I believe. I saw it was 9 games a couple seasons back. He played 2 seasons there, and this is now his 2nd season with the new Taipei Kings. Still holding the lead, 110-107. Jason Washburn with 28 points now. The season high is 30 points. Maldonado with a skip pass.
Another kickball by Washburn.
14 seconds on the clock.
Coach Ju Younghong is showing some confidence in his rookie. Having Maya Fotil out here at the end of the game.
Yeah, he's been getting good looks and very aggressive on the defense.
Yeah, his defense has been great. He's played with it himself on offense. You couldn't ask more from a rookie player.
Again, a positive in their end to their campaign for the playoffs is opportunities for these players to get extra minutes. There's a fadeaway and falls for the long range two.
Yeah, the momentum's with the Aquas right now.
There's still a lot of time left for them. 2 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. More pressure on the new Taipei Kings. He pulls up for the U2 and gets a splash hit.
I think we're in for a treat here over the last couple minutes.
Maldonado with a kick out to Jalonis. Can we get the three? Too strong out of the rim. No jump ball called.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, there's Washburn coming through. Skip pass to Lee Cayenne. Slowing down the pace here, playing point.
And that's the shot the Aquas wanted, a wide open three for Jalonis. Just didn't go down.
Swinging over to Harris, all the way opposite end to Cayenne, putting Leo in the spins, out of bounds.
The Aquas tipped the ball.
So the clock is at 0 seconds, so referees will be talking it out. Let's see, they'll need to see how much time will be allotted in the possession.
Oh, this is the first review of the day, isn't it?
It is. This is not the referee team with the reputation of looking at IRS so often.
Yeah, it's better that way. We want to have a game running. We don't want to have too many stoppages.
Fully agree on that. So again, taking a look at our first IRS. Maybe we'll see it on the screen right now, but this is a good amount of time for the players to get some rest here. Cayenne trying to find Washburn. He was at the right place, but couldn't get it into the hands of Washburn. So
it looks like it might have hit Jalonis on the back on the pass. Hard to tell from this angle.
So I assume the referees will want to look from the baseline angle. As of right now, we're looking at the opposite end where Coach Phil and I are sitting.
It's a big call in this game. Every possession is a big one right now.
So from the overview, I don't know, it's still...
Let's see what they call.
So they're going to adjust the clock. They've concluded that they will allot 1 second on the clock for the Kings.
Okay, let's see what coach draws up for that.
Hey, 1 second, you can still make something happen.
It looks like Ernest Lin is back in for Jeremy Lin. Oh no, Jeremy Lin, oh sorry, Joseph Lin is still on the court as well.
120 seconds on the clock, 1 second on the shot clock. From the baseline is Joseph. To Washburn, too short though, as Mea Foto getting another rebound today. Again, utilizing the minutes on the court right now. They're gonna take their time. They've got the minutes, they've got the momentum. There's a step back for Maldonado.
Tough shot, he lost his balance there.
Joseph Lin coming through with the rookie guarding number 1.
Wow, I love the defense.
Yeah, body on Joseph Lin there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Harris swinging over to Sushishren, left wide open. Too strong, it lands into Maldonado's hands.
Aquas need a score here.
Kick out, Maldonado to Jalonis, trying to shake off Washburn. That's his 3rd foul.
Maldonado passed up a wide open 3. I guess he's not too confident in his shooting today.
Well, he did make that 3 earlier though.
Right. But he didn't want that one. He's definitely more comfortable driving, getting to the basket.
So we'll see Jalonis at the line for not the first time. He's 2 for 2 so far in the first half. Cashes in the first. With the 2 seasons with CTBCDA, he's hit 16 double-double, whereas only 16 games overall with the Kaohsiung Aquas. He's already logged in 16 double-doubles.
Yeah, he's strong. He's the player of the game for the Aquas today. He's been amazing.
Most definitely. Again, talking about how important he is, having his consistency, his experience, his leadership on the court right now. He is tied with his season high with the Kaohsiung Aquas this season, 26 points. Clock is counting down, 9 seconds. Harris with the final touch. The contested shot does not fall. It's off target. Jalonis corralling the rebound.
Let's see who they go with on this shot.
It's a very high scoring game right now, 112, 111. The clock is counting down, less than a minute remaining in regulation. A tough shot does not fall, and Jalen Harris with springs under his feet, getting the rebound, bring it over to the King side.
There's a 7-second difference.
Shot for Liu, goes around and out. Tough one.
Here we go.
Right look, but could not get the touch. Leo Su coming through. Suwonu swinging it over to Maldonado. He's got the time.
He's gonna be a hero.
Yeah, do they want to draw a foul or get the win? 5 seconds remain on the clock, and Kevin Hu dishes it too strong, and it goes out of bounds. 0.7 seconds remain.
Wow, he had a great look for the lead there.
You know what? I have a feeling that Kevin was not reading the clock.
Maybe not. But he got that shot off, and he actually had a good look. He just went too strong. He's really disappointed himself for missing that.
I mean, I don't blame him. I would be kicking myself right now. The score currently, the Kaohsiung Aquas are 1 point behind. So in my head, I would hope to challenge the new Taipei Kings and causing a foul, because again, both teams are in the penalty right now, so 2 free throws would get them the lead. But
that could have worked, yeah. And he went to the basket over a couple guys, but he just missed it. He's been a little bit off today. His touch isn't perfect like it has been in the past. But hey, they got 0.7 to get a shot off. So what's coach going to draw up here? A couple screens, get a shooter wide open. Maybe Leo Su, you can get him a nice look.
Again, this is their final head-to-head matchup this season. They ended up playing against each other in the finals, forcing it into a Game 7, but inconsistencies throughout on both sides. And here we have Aquas currently playing spoilers against the Kings.
Yeah, and it all comes down to one possession. I would say if you can draw up a play for somebody and get someone an open shot, I would go with Leo Su because he has the quickest release. Maybe something on the inside for Zelonis.
Yeah, tough call as Zelonis in this quarter. He did make that 3 earlier. He was 1 for 3 though. Leo, on the other hand, he also made an early 3, but he has been a little bit more quiet in terms of making their shots.
Yeah, and also his shot takes quite a while to get up, so I wouldn't really look for him for anything outside of a tip around the basket.
So let's see what either side draws up. Hong Si-san and Su Young-hong, both interim head coaches this season.
Yeah, you should have a play called up for this exact situation.
So Aquas, they're still huddled up. The Kings are already onto the court. I would give them a warning right now.
Yeah, get some extra time out of this timeout.
Yeah, no short timeout called on either, so.
Looks like we got another timeout called.
You know what? It's a bit of a delaying game. The referees will be reviewing to see if there's more time given on the regulation right now.
Okay.
Because again, we've only got 0.7 seconds on the clock.
Every 1/10 of a second counts right now.
Every millisecond at that, even.
Let's see. Oh, they got a lot of time. I think they're going to have over a second. Unless they say he's not out of bounds yet.
Well, I guess my question is, when exactly did they blow the whistle? So this is a better angle from the base, from overview.
No, is Ernest Lin out of bounds yet?
Unfortunately, we don't get our shot clock in the bottom corner, so we don't really have a good evaluation. But now all 5 players, both teams are on the court right now. Nothing is drawn up yet. Looks like all the players that we saw earlier remain in the game, except for the Kings. They got Ling Jingbang, Ryder Xiang, Su Si-shen, Jason Washburn, and Olu Joby on the clock. And just like that, they change it to 1.4 seconds.
That's a huge difference.
A lot more time. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now that opens up a lot more opportunities on the inside. Could be a shot for anybody now.
So let's see if the Kings can hold them down or if Kaohsiung Aquas can make magic happen.
There it is.
There's the shot, and it does not fall for Edgar Zelonis. A valiant effort in the end. They fought hard in the end, but New Taipei Kings, they take the win, 112-111. Man, I was hoping for OT or a turnaround.
Or just a buzzer beater would have been nice. Yeah, he had a perfect look. I mean, that's a great look. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. Great game. We got a great game today.
Yeah, but the right call to give the ball to Zelonis. It just so happened that he missed. And again, right call because he is the lead scorer for the Kaohsiung Aquas. He's tied with his season high. As we take a look at the final score here, overall, Kings have shot way better compared to their last matchup against the DEA. But again, a turnaround on Aqua's defense as they really kind of shut out Jason Washburn at the end.
They really did. I mean, they got themselves back into it. They got a lot of steals in the second half. And they just closed in on Washburn. They made enough. It was so easy for them in the first half. In the second half, they really did their best to shut him down and make everything difficult. And Harris too. Harris's shots got way harder in the second half. It was an impressive attempt of a comeback by the Aquas.
Definitely more to look forward to as they have a handful of games, 4 games to be exact left, as we have a 5 o'clock tip-off that's already. Taiwan Beer Leopards will try to hang on to their first place position against the Hsinchu Top Plus Lioneers at Hsinchu County Gymnasium. But again, Aquas have their final homestand. They will play the Taipei Taishing Mars tomorrow afternoon. That will be their final head-to-head against each other tomorrow at a 2:30 tip-off. So again, player of the game goes to, I'd say from the Aqua side is Edgar Zelonis, but for the New Taipei Kings, I'm currently talking to Commander Broadcasters talking to Jalen Harris, scoring 32
They came out and they played hard with pride, and they made it tough for us at the end. I felt good, man. Early game, so got a good sleep, got a good breakfast, man. Got out here and got the win. Yes, sir. Thank you.
So that was Jalen Harris being called the player of the game. So as we move forward, the new Taipei Kings, they needed that win not only to be placed in a better seating, but also just for their own mindset. They've been on a little bit of a mental skid, I would say. So congratulations to the Kings. It's a tough win today.
It was a tough win. I'm not sure how happy Coach will be with their second half effort, but they needed that win. They were desperate for a win, and now they're still going to be able to keep that 4th seed going forward. And some positives for the Aquas. Maya Futao and Willie Liu, great games by both those guys. They might be earning themselves some minutes for next season.
Absolutely, and again, they have 4 games remaining, so maybe we'll see even more minutes granted for the players that you had mentioned. But in the meantime, that is it for our call today. I want to thank you so much, Coach Phil, for calling the game with me today. It's been a pleasure.
My pleasure as well. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another TPBL broadcast, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Just one.